Well, here we are for a final installment, and I'm dropping some frames. Hopefully it won't drop too many frames as time goes on. I have been overtaxing the computer a bit lately, and I have paused what I was doing, and hopefully we will not lose too many frames. It seems to be okay for now. Let's hope. I have here the last of 12 delights, handcrafted by Shelter Point to wish the year good night. Or does it look better this way? Maybe this way it looks better. Okay. It is the 31st of December 2021. We are down to the last 12th. The 12th. Or is that saying 21? Hold on. Does it work better this way? No. It works better this way. Yes. Okay. Here I was imagining reading it a mirror image again. Why was that happening? I don't know. It's the end of the year. Ah, what is this? Oh, yes. Artisanal single malt, aged 10 years. This is going to be my first taste of this. But you know what? I happen to have a full bottle. And I can use this as a sample to give to someone. Yeah. I can do that. The 10-year-old. I think I have it right here. Ah, yes. This is the exact same juice. I might as well open it now. I have two of them. Artisanal single malt, aged 10 years. This is like the artisanal single malt, but it's aged 10 years. So I have been looking forward to trying this one. But I've just got so many whiskeys now in my possession that it's a tough call which one to try next. So what I've been doing is trying them in the order in which I acquired them. But for a couple of weeks now, I've been doing these 12 delights things. And so because of all these 12 delights, have been not opening any bottles for a couple of weeks. So this is why this particular bottle has been yeah. Okay. I'm tired. I worked 5 nights in a row. They were relatively busy nights. I profited quite a bit. And here is our 10-year-old artisanal single malt bottled at 46%. I have not tried this one yet. A little more. I have not tried this particular one yet, but I have had a 10-year-old at cask strength. Yes, I have. All right. I have been looking forward to this one. Oh, sheeting action. It comes right down. But that's because I cleaned the glass so thoroughly. Oh. There is a richness here that you don't find in the regular artisanal single malt. On the nose, at least on the first sniff. What does it say on here? might as well. Sunsets and sea air, the usual unofficial ingredients, no chill filtration. 10 years is a long time. A lot has changed in the world since Shelter Point started production in 2011. But what hasn't changed is our commitment to craft quality and doing things the best way we know how. For our inaugural 10-year-old release, we dug through our warehouse to hand select our favorite barrels from that very first run of single malt whiskey, and we couldn't be more pleased with the end result. Okay, this is not really the first 10-year-old release. The first one was actually the cast strength, but that's okay. Yes, there's a richness here. This is mellowed down. It's not quite as youthful and exuberant as your standard artisanal single malt from Shelter Point. It's mellowed. It's a little more woody. It's a 10-year-old single malt. You're getting into the big leagues here. I hope they had a lot of this. I hope they had many barrels from which to make this it. Oh, it smells delicious. I'm getting some caramels, some vanillas, some floral. It's quite floral. More so than the regular 10-year-old artisanal single malt. Yeah, floral. A taste of honey. If I recall, this was about $85 a bottle. I could look it up, but that would take time and effort. I think that's about right. $85 a bottle. I bought two, and it cost me, what, $170? Yeah, I think that's what it was. I don't know if you can still get this, but I think they made a big enough batch that last time I looked at Shelter Point's website, it was still available. It's a beautiful nose. There's the Tootsie Roll chocolate. I knew it would creep in. It creeps in a little bit under that refinement. Under that malty caramel. What is this else that I'm getting? I'm getting something else. Another kind of chocolate. Or is it chocolate? This is probably the most complex Shelter Point I've ever had. At least going by the nose. Custard. Custard. Sort of a vanilla custard. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. cleanse the palate. Oh, it's a bit hot for 46% ABV. Maybe if I had started with something lighter, something around 40 or 42, then maybe I wouldn't be making that comment. But what I'm getting on the palate is a little bit hot for 46. Oh, that's more like it. I'm getting some spiciness from the wood. I'm getting some chocolate as well, some Tootsie Roll chocolate naturally. I'm getting some bit of honey. I'm getting some vanilla, some custard, and spice. There's more spice, but less youthful exuberance than with the regular artisanal single malt. There's a floralness too. On the nose, this is just heavenly. Delicious. Now that I've had some to drink, I can appreciate it some more. Mm. Oh yeah, this is a tour de force of Shelter Point. It's like Shelter Point artisanal single malt. Just to recap and to summarize, it's this. It's like the artisanal single malt, except with the 10-year-old version, it's more refined. It's more laid back. It's not quite as exuberant, nowhere near as exuberant, but then there are elements of spiciness coming from the wood that the wood tannins, the oak tannins, there is spiciness coming from the wood that you don't get in the artisanal single malt, which still, by comparison, tastes rather young. The result here is fantastic. Really, really, really good stuff. I'm impressed. I really am impressed. And thanks for making these 12 delights available to the public. they are well worth it. And even though I have the bottle, there is a sample for someone else when I share samples. Getting an actual bottle from Shelter Point is a thrill that has been enjoyed by some already. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, to cut it short, I'll drink to your very good health.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.